Hi friends, today I will tell you a story about the firework fairies. In a hidden meadow surrounded by tall trees and glowing flowers, lived the firework fairies. These magical little creatures had a very special job. Every New Year's Eve, they created the fireworks that lit up the sky. Each fairy had their own task. Some mixed the glowing colors, others designed the shapes, and a few sprinkled sparkle dust to make the fireworks shine bright. This year, there was extra excitement in the air. A young fairy named Flicker was finally old enough to help. Flicker's wings shimmered with golden sparkles as she twirled with joy. "I'll make the fireworks the best they've ever been," she said eagerly. Flicker's job was to carry the jar of sparkle dust, the magical ingredient that made the fireworks twinkle like stars. She held the jar close, watching the other fairies work. Glow, the fairy leader, smiled at her. "Be careful, Flicker. The sparkle dust is very important." "I will," Flicker promised, but she was so excited that she couldn't stop spinning and twirling. As she twirled, the jar slipped from her hands and tipped over. The sparkle dust spilled everywhere, shimmering on the ground like tiny stars. Flicker gasped. "Oh no! What have I done?" The other fairies flew over to see what happened. Flicker's wings drooped as she looked at the empty jar. "Without the sparkle dust, the fireworks won't shine," she said sadly. Glow put a gentle hand on her shoulder. "Don't worry, Flicker," she said kindly. "We'll figure this out together. Let's think of a solution." The fairies sat in a circle under the glowing flowers, brainstorming ideas. Flicker looked around the meadow and noticed the frost sparkling on the flowers. "What if we use the frost from the flowers?" she suggested. "It's shiny, and it might work like sparkle dust." Glow's eyes lit up. "That's a wonderful idea, Flicker." The fairies quickly got to work. They flew around the meadow, carefully collecting frost from the flowers. The frost shimmered like diamonds in their tiny hands. They mixed it with leftover colors, creating a glowing, swirling mixture that sparkled even more than before. Finally, everything was ready. The fairies carried their creations to the launch spot. As the clock struck midnight, they sent the fireworks into the sky. Boom! The night lit up with the most beautiful fireworks anyone had ever seen. Bright colors danced across the sky, and sparkling trails followed, looking like shooting stars. The frost had added a magical touch, making the fireworks even more dazzling than usual. "Happy New Year!" the fairies cheered, clapping their hands and hugging each other. Flicker beamed with pride. "I'm so glad we worked together," she said. "The frost made everything even better."